Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air, it's Knight. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage. That one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to fine. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got it behind the line. It's Craver. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps, he's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
Quickly to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Aggies. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touch. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid comments.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Looking to pass. It's Knight. Dumps it to the back. That's caught. It's Cobb. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Cobb. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeps it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Reed. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Texas A&M going up tempo. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Moss. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll lift to find another play. It'll be third down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But with snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Firing to the right, complete. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wide out trying to get it in. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Reed. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Quick strike through the air for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you've got receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They add the extra point to finish the drive. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the lone running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every point. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a good...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. We can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Reed. Makes the grab. It's Craven. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Got a man. It's Moss. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Texas A&M going quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Bussey. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Buying some time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air. It's Knight. Pocket breaking down. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive, and he should have thrown that one away or eaten it, because now the other team has a chance to score points here at the end of the half.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. to the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
These corners backing off a bit. To the air, it's Knight. Oh, they're after him. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
All right, I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football, and you can tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready.
He's going for it all. It's caught. There he goes to the right. Pass to Tag. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn! What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating when you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone, or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
Looking to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. That one might violate every return rule in the book as he's out of bounds at his own 5. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes a grab deep. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Texas A&M going up-tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The short hand, it's Singleton. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. Starting to feel a little pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going now.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll pull it down on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throws to the wideout. And the missed connection on third down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
He got it. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Reed. Got a man, it's Craver. Still on his feet at the 45. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Texas A&M going quickly. To the air on second down. The throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Moss. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. To the air, it's Reed. They're setting up the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. It's a one-scored game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to barrel in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Texas A&M going up tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Aggies. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into...
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield, it's Knight. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On fourth down, going to the air. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Tiger. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Back to pass, it's Reed. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him short.